guys, welcome to my channel. It's Hazel from the Israelite Woman's Homestead. Today's video is about a small business. I'm doing a part 2 from the previous video that I posted because people ask me a lot of questions about my business and how it's done and stuff like that. So I want to just show you guys what I do, because the previous video I show you like my morning routine and how I get to do the things, but I didn't show you like exactly the process. So I'm just gonna show you a little process, because right now it's like madness. I'm restocking and I'm packaging soaps, and it's a mess in my office. Things are everywhere, but I want to show you the reality of stuff of owning a small business from home and what I do, just a little bit. And today's a day where there's not a lot of orders, so we're not packing a lot of stuff, but that gives us a great opportunity to catch up on things that kind of go lagging behind. So yeah, so we are just packaging like crazy, samples for customers and other soaps that has been done but has not been packaged because we were too busy. So let me just show you. Alright guys, so this is my office, and everything is a great packaging disaster. Okay, so right here I have labels on the ground, I have empty baskets, I have soaps here that is halfway done, I have samples that I'm putting here because these ones are almost done. Then I have another basket here with a label which I'm going to put the next set. Then I just finished doing all these ones here. I just packaged this whole basket here. Everything is labeled and ready to go. All they need to go inside boxes. I have my computer here. I listen to music or something while I package. And right now I am doing some more packaging here. I also keep a little note pad here, so I can tell my marketer, my partner, what's wrong, if there's a problem with the label, if something is too small or something like that. So I keep a note here. So like I noticed when I was printing the label, something was wrong with the black abyss, the back of it, the label, it didn't print properly. So I'm going to make a note for her, and I'm going to send her a message letting her know that this is not good. So print the next set of labels when she print them, to take note of that. Also, turmeric and rosemary label had a problem, so I make a note of that just to let her know, because she's the one that does the labeling, because it's just easier for us. Yeah, and then I have all this here. Then I have my cinnamon detox face mask here that I labeled at the top. I put some labels at the top, but the bottom is not done, so they're right here. I'm going to finish that after. Then I have some samples soap here that is not cut as yet, but they're just sitting here ready to be cut. My husband is gonna cut them in a little while. Then right here I have some more samples to be done, but I'm almost done. As you can see, my basket was way up here, was filled to the top, and now I'm almost done. And this basket, I only have 2 soaps in there left to do. And if we move back over here, I have some more samples here, and I'm just kind of keeping them categorized, like 2 categories in a basket, so I don't get too mixed up. And then underneath here I have my labels. So the labels are printed on Avery paper, different numbers. We use Avery because the labels are so sticky and good. And then I just have a whole pile here, and I just pick them up. Well, I have them by order in what I'm doing. So I'm doing samples, so I have all the sample labels here, as you can see. Those sample labels are here, so because this is what I'm doing. And then at the bottom here, I also have another basket with the rest of other labels. And once they're done completely, I put them in this basket. So moving over here, I have another basket here that I just completed. So this is completed. Right on the corner here. So if something is wrong with like a soap, so I was doing, these ones were done a couple of days before, and then I come back and I noticed that there was something wrong with the labeling itself. So we just pull it out, so we know this whole soap has to be redone. So we're gonna get the heating gun out, and then we're gonna replasticize them because this is not good. Also, this had a problem. See, it got torn, so we noticed that. So this also is gonna get relabeled. And this one, something got stuck in there, as you can see. I guess when we were plasticizing it, something got stuck in there, so we gotta remove that. What is in? It's inside the plastic. It's not in the soap. It's something got stuck in there, so we gotta take that one out. So these are things that we do. Make sure all the soaps are in proper order. And then right here I have some other soaps that I need to package. So they were actually packaged before, and something was wrong with the packaging, so I had to remove them, and they're just sitting here waiting to be packaged. This one actually was packaged before, and then something was wrong with it, so I removed the back, and then I put a front label here, so I'm going to repackage. So everything that is here need to be repackaged. Something is wrong with it, whether something gets stuck in it or wrong labeling or something, so that's why it's there. So this is what we do. So that's basically it. As you can see, everything here is just packaging. And I will just show you a little bit of packaging. So let me see if I can set up my, oh sorry, I didn't show you one thing. Also here in this basket I have samples. Well, they're not really samples, but they are bigger size, like 2 size up from a sample, and I'm going to show you the difference. So a sample looks like this, or it looks like this. Okay, guys, sorry about the noise, it started to rain. So these sizes soaps, I take them when I have shows, and they're sold for like $2.50 or $3. So this is not the full size, it is like half the size of a full size. So I have them in a separate basket, and I sell them when I do talks and stuff. And so this is the same basket, that's why they're separated. And also I have this sample basket. As you can see, the soaps are much bigger in there, and these ones we also sell, and they have both labeling back and forth. So you see the size of it. So we sell them for like $2 a piece when we have talks, because sometimes people want to try things but they don't want to buy a whole bar of soap, like a big bar of soap. Like sometimes people don't want to buy a whole bar of soap, you know, they don't want to buy, so they prefer to buy smaller samples and try them. So we sell these samples for $2 a piece, and people buy a lot of these ones. So we keep them separately inside this basket. So I'm just showing you the different ones that we have, and they're different sizes. Some of them are $2.50 because they're much bigger. Some of them are $2. So that's what we do. So everything is separated here in those baskets and ready to go when I have a show. So this is how I package. So this is our shelf for local customers who want to come by and shop. So we keep a stash here, and they just come by and shop. And this is what it looks like. We have all our bath bombs in the bottom there. We have jars that is ready to, that we're gonna put product in. I'm not done yet. I still have some black soap shampoo right there to be poured, and everything else stays right here. I still have one spot right there to be filled up. So when I'm finished, I'm gonna put the rest of the shampoos here, and then I have all the other stuff right here. So this is what it is, guys. This is what I do, and it's something simple. It's not very difficult, and the rest of things that is not ready to be not ready yet, they're right here. So the rest of the soaps are here and they're on the rack, and these ones are going to be ready in a week or two, and they stay right here. And once it's ready to be packaged, it goes back onto the table and we start the packaging all over again. And these, we stick labels here. So we know, like, if this shelf can hold a lot of soap. So if we're not using any trays, we stick labels here. And without the trays, we can hold at least, let me see, 1, 2, 3. We can hold 12 rows. We can hold 12 rows on this shelf if we're not using trays. So when we're very busy, we put 12 rows on each shelf, and then we label them using those, we use tags there. So we have to constantly stick and unstick and stick and unstick. So anyways, that's why these things are here. And when we are really stocked up, we use those trays because it's just easier. But when we have mad stock, we just put them on the shelf plus trays. So this is what we do. So we almost completely stocked, so everything is looking good, so we can start using the trays and we're not so in a mad rush. And right here we have some herbs that is done drying and they're ready to be infused. So once, let me remove this. This box is where we keep all our extra, like when we cut soap and little pieces in the ends and stuff, we store them in this box. As you can see, we don't have a lot of waste. We cut very precise, and we do a really good job of measuring. So this is what is left over, and we just grind them up and turn them into soaps for our own use, so we don't waste anything. That's what we do. So once these herbs I show you are dried, we are ready to infuse. So once they're dry, they go in a jar, and the jar is labeled, and then we do our infusion. So this is carrot, so we infuse carrot oil right here. So it's ready, it's all settled in the bottom, and it's been there for about a month now, so it's ready to be used in our products. It's a nice infusion. So we do a label here. This one has to be infused. This one is dandelions that I picked on my farm. These are the flowers, and as you can see, they're ready to be infused. They're nice and crisp and dry. And these ones here, we have some mint in here, and right here we have dandelion leaves, and these ones are going to be infused soon. So this is gonna be 2 infusions, and we're gonna use the same size jar. So I'm gonna take half out and make a double infusion. And then this one here, I have mint leaves and stems in there, and that one is also gonna be an infusion. So that's what we do. Once they're ready, the herbs are dry, this is where they go with a label on it. These ones were just finished, so they don't have a label on it. I'm gonna get to that soon, but that's what it is, guys. So they go from this right here, or we have some more here, which is some St. Anne's lace, and this is done also. So this is going to be chopped up once I'm done labeling all those soaps that I showed you before. Once I'm done, this is going to be chopped up and go into a jar also, and it's going to be infused. So we have lots of things taking place here. Also in the bottom we have a shelf here that we keep trays and things on, and we dry our herbs and stuff on there. So they're excellent because this air goes through it. It's wood, it's well made, so it's really good. And then we keep some more in our baskets here. So all these are ready actually to be chopped up. They're nice and crisp and dry. And then we have some more plantain here, and they're all ready to be infused. So this is how we do it. Okay, y'all, so I'm just gonna show you how I do some packaging. Just a few, just a little bit of packaging, because I have so much packaging to do. I can't waste like a minute of my time. But anyways, let me show you how I package. So for the samples, so these samples, we use some specific bags, and they are Ziploc bags. This is what they look like, and they come in packages of 100 or 300. So this is what we use, and it's very simple. It's nothing complicated. It's not even very complicated. So all I do is I just take one out, just open it, and I just slide the soap in there very gently. And you want to be gentle, because you don't want, if you slide the soap too much, then you make some mark onto the bag, and this is what we don't want. So, and then you just close it. It's like a zippy thing. You zip it, and then I have my label, which is right here. I just take my label off, and I just stick it onto the bag, and there you have it. It's eczema sample. So this is what it looks like. So this is the sample size, and that's basically it. Now, if it's not a size this is what we put into each customer's order, so they can try new soaps and they can see if they like it, and they can come back and purchase other soaps. Now, if we are those that I'm using for my show, so soaps that I use when I do a show, we use a different labeling format. So they go inside bigger bags, okay, and then this goes on it, and another label behind. So like I said before, this is gonna be like $3, and then you can read the ingredients behind, and it's the very same format like I showed you before, and this goes here. Or sometimes we do like this, we just do a card. It depends on the show, and it depends on the vicinity and what kind of style is it. If it's a hotel style, if it's a more fancy style, we tend to do this. We put a card in there, and with the sample, so people can buy it like this, and we tie a string onto right here, and then that's basically it for this. So it depends on the venue that we're attending. We make different sampling styles for people to purchase, and this is basically what it is. And for those for sale for $2 or $2.50, it's basically the same format. So it's just the soap in there and the label behind, and some of them are bigger. This one is like a face soap, so the piece is bigger. This is like a kombucha soap, so it's also a little bit bigger. Yeah, so these ones are much bigger because they're like $2.50 a piece, so they're a little bit bigger. So this is how we do it, and the bag itself is also bigger. This one is also a big piece. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's how we do it, guys. Remove this thing out of the way and put it down so I can sit. Okay, y'all. So this is what I do, and this is how I do it. I package everything, and we separate them in different baskets. We separate them by shows or by talks or by workshop, whatever we're doing. So everything is in order, and we don't have to be searching or packaging stuff every time we have to go somewhere for a show or a talk or something like that. But everything has a place, and every sample goes in a specific basket or in a specific box, or you know, so that's how it's organized. So things are very easy to just grab and go. So when you have a small business, you have to make sure that you have order and that everything has a place and it's very easy and efficient. And guys, it's raining like crazy. The day I choose to record this packaging, it's raining like crazy. So okay guys, I'm gonna close up this video, or you get what I'm talking about.